Yay! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another episode of Solo Leveling Season 2. I'll be covering episode 9 today. I'm finally caught up and I'm really excited. I was left completely speechless in that previous episode, and I know I was supposed to share a bit of my insider comparison between the manga and the anime in my outro, but I couldn't really say anything and just kind of share a bit. Honestly, I also thought that the fight between Jinwoo and Baran would take a whole episode, or at least, more than half of it. But overall, it was still really good. Very jam-packed, very informative. In this outro, I will be sharing more of a bit more of again, comparison or detail about the previous episode as well as this episode, which I think would really tie it in, especially since there might be some parts that they're gonna show later on rather than skipping it out. But yeah, we even got to see Isil. We got to witness her father. We got an introduction of a bit of the dungeon break in the Jeju Island with the ants, and also we know that there's gonna be the Japanese S-rank hunters coming into Korea to help with that raid. So yeah, I'm really excited, so let's get to it.
浄化された悪魔を落ち、これでようやく揃った。
Finally!
成功率と制作個数は知能能力値次第だと。
ジンナ様、大丈夫ですか?
He really should have focused on his intelligence stat. But finally, the holy water of life. Yay! I'm so happy for him.
命の浸水はできた。だが、これで本当に母さんの溺水症を治すことができるのか。アイアン、珍しく気が利くな。
He's so proud of being complimented. Again with the names. Somebody finally pointed it out. Kaisel. Kaisel? She's so cute.
すぐにでも帰って震災の効果を試したい。そういえばクエスト方針の分析は違う。これも違う。あった。影の
A rune stone.
影の兵士がどこにいても場所を入れ替えできるってことか。それならエシル、悪いけど家には来てね。
パーティーは？
ラディス邸は80階だからな。寄って帰る。
Radis. I swear.
機会があればまた会おう。元気でな。
ジナ様、私。
Was she gonna confess? That was cool.
ハンターの魔力を返済、アリたちをおびき寄せ、特殊な妨害電波で奴らの意思疎通をした。その間に別動隊が手薄になった巣に侵入。女王アリを仕留める。
問題は妨害電波がうまく作用するかです。
一抹の不安もないと言えば嘘になる。 調査結果は正確。こちらの見解とも一致している。それに作戦は電波が作用しなかった際の撤退まで考慮されている。
So the fact that
我々がすべきことは
Jinwoo was
安全の
able
準備をし
to
てハン
extract
ターたちを送り出すこと
Queso,
だ
that
けだ。
means is an exception, right?
それで
Since wasn't it stated that Jinwoo can't extract demons?
ユンホさん、せっかく飲んでるんですから少しは笑ってくださいよ。今の話めちゃくちゃ面白かったでしょ。
ビョング、俺にはさっぱりわからん。
保険にしわ寄せてると老けますよ。
大きな強だ。レスキューヒーラーミン・ビョング。
Another S rank.
若いうちに現役を退いた数少ない例。そしてかつて共に戦った仲間。
So why did he retire?
笑いのセンスも含めておかしな野郎だ。気が利くの。
Is he really unique or just odd?
本当に行くんですか。
だから行くんだろう。アリをいつまでも好きにさせてると、そのうち国中がああなっちゃう。
いくらそんな相手者になったんですか。
どうせ行くしかないなら、それっぽいこと言っておいた方が格好がつく。
そんなこと言ってました。俺は行きません。絶対に。説得しに来たのなら諦め
挨
て。
拶に来ただけだ。もう会えないかもしれ
Their
ない。
friendship, though.
俺、公務員試験を受けるんです。
公務員試験？
もうダメなんですよ。血とかそういうの。
Does he have trauma
だ
too?
から公務員になるんです。歴史くらいしか自信ないからやばいですけどね。
歴史が得意だったのか。
俺って時代劇とか好きじゃないですか。
なんだそれ。
Korean dramas, historical dramas.
争い事は歴史の中だけで十分です。
そうだな。その通りだ。
Protect him at all costs.
考えてみれば、モンスターと戦うのを嫌うハンターはあまり見たことがないかもしれない。戦うことが日常になっている。それを好む者さえ。もしかして、それが覚醒の条件？
ユンホさん、眉間にシワ。また老けましたよ。
He's always thinking about like Jinwoo, like you know, subconsciously.
なんだそれ。
Oh, these flashbacks.
飲み込めないかもしれない。もし飲み込めても何が起こるかわからない。だけどこれまでに何度もシステムが起こした奇跡を見てきた。異級だった俺がここまで来れた。
Yep, you're the testimony.
信じてみよう。
Trust the system. Shaking. I mean, there is no turning back. Oh. I mean, her condition, it's kind of like, what, like comatose or like brain dead, right? Even the scar was healed.
願いだ。目を覚ましてくれ。強くなろうと戦ったたった一つの理由なんだ。早く起きてくれ。母さん。
I mean, with everything that he's been through, I mean, that's his like life goal, right?
できない。なんでだろう。
It's like Gina said something, you know?
風が暖かい。
Their mom is really pretty though. Ah!
ジナなのね。
That looks so like majestic and like
お母さん。
kind of like, you know, an angel has fallen from the sky.
ジナ。
Oh, that long?
元気にして。
ありがとう。ジナ。
Oh,
約束。
I'm like tearing up. What?
大人の顔になったわ。こんなに傷だらけになってきっとたくさん無理をさせてしまったのね。辛かった。
A mother knows. Hmm.
大丈夫。大丈夫。
He always looked like so strong and, you know, like have it all together, but in this like moment it's like he's just like, you know, a child.
ありがとう。ジナ。
溺水症の患者が目覚めた。はい、信じられませんが。それで患
I'm
者
so
さ
sorry.
んも何の問題はなく、本人も家族もすぐの退院を希望されていまして。
Tina!
ジナ、すっかりお姉さん。ごめんね、心配かけて。
ようやく努力
It's such a happy moment, but it's sad at the same time.
手
Like,
に入れたんだ。
yep, definitely a reward. We feel it
お
too.
集まりいただきありがとうございます。すでにご承知の通り、現在各地でジェジュ島から飛来した羽あり型モンスターによる被害が発生しています。この事態に対し、我々ハンター協会は第4次ジェジュ島レイドの実施を決定いたしました。今回の作戦では国内の S 級ハンターだけではなく、日本協力のもと、さらに10名を追加
I
で
love how
厳
they're
選
showing just like all like the characters that he's met or like fought with.
本土の警備にあたり
上
作
品
戦遂行をサポートするとともに皆さんの安全を確保します。今度こそ我々はやり遂げる覚悟です。
運足さん、俺正直怖いっす。
俺だって同じだよ。だが戦えない人たちは俺たちの何百倍も恐ろしいはずだ。終わらせよう。それは力を持った俺たちにしかできない。この国をアリの巣にするわけにはいかない。
Another flashback. I swear this episode is like touching in our hearts and just making us feel things.
ユンホさんは危ういと思うな。性格も能力もいざという時この人を支えられるのは
Drunk Mr. Beck.
ジナ、
おい、お前が目を離すとすぐに。
4年ぶりの家事はお掃除からかしら。3人で片付けよっか。
Gina, what did you do?
この家もだいぶ古くなったわね。汚れもなかなか落ちないわ。
そりゃ私が生まれた頃から住んでるんだもん。
そうね。
俺がずっと望んできたもの。だけど不安がつきまとう。ハンターとして活動しているうちに足を踏み入れてはいけない領域まで来てしまった。
ジン、
何？
お父さんから何か連絡はなかった？
Whoa, the dad though. That is so. He looks so different in that picture.
お父さん、ハンターになる前は消防士だったじゃない？世のため人のために頑張る姿がかっこよくて結婚したの。あなたはその血をしっかり受け継いだのね。
私だって医者になって人のために頑張るよ。
そう。
Yes, Gina. That suits her. Being a doctor.
会見お疲れ様でした。君も同席ありがとう。いえ、それにしても会見直後に訪ねてくるとは。トーマスはアメリカ所属の国家権力級 S 級だ。自分は淡い期待をしてしまいました。このタイミングだ。無理もない。だが一国家の軍事力と同等の力を持つと認められた者がそうそう他国に介入することはない。
Is that strong? Z.
それなら本人の言う通り単に旅行の途中に立ち寄っただけか、もしくはファンハンターの方に国を差し置いた、あるいは別の何かを確認しに来た。ところでソンハンターいえ、先ほどもう間もなく来るかと。出発は4日。今回のレイドは我々の悲願です。力を貸していただけませんか。
レベルアップにはもってこいの機会だ。逃すのは惜しい。今までならそう考えていた。俺は魔力の波長。
He felt
さ
that.
すがです。この距離で感じ取ると。今体育館で S 級ハンターたちが体をほぐしている。
I actually thought that like something bad
ご覧
happened.
になっていきますか。
Mr. Beck.
エクシアン、まだ若いんだからもう少し足腰を鍛え直した方がいいんじゃないか。今はただの会社員ですよ。マッシハン S 級ハンター一箇所に集まることはめったにありません。先ほどの魔力の波長はおそらく彼らから発せられたものでしょう。
ベクハンターがされてますね。
それでもベク社長が本気を出せばマーハンターしか叶いませんよ。あの道着を着た人は明星ギルドのマドンヌさんです。
どうして本気を出さないんですか？手加減をするような相手にもないと思うんですが。
人前では全力を出すことができないんですよ。全力の戦いをする。
Every time I look at Chairman Go, he does remind me of Admiral Vice.
それからあちらにいる方々は騎士団ギルド。おや、お見えになりましたか。
Admiral
日
Vice.
本の S 級ハンター
Guard.
たち、そしてギルドマスターの後藤隆二です。
誰あれ。最近
But let me ask, like,
ジヌという
where else does Master Beck transform?
いえ、あの人魔法系です。
あれが
That aura.
ありゃうちのミンソンの晴れ舞台をめちゃくちゃにしてくれた孫じゃないか。
一人で空気が変わったと。
Rude.
戦う姿をいつも見ているからな。S 級が S 級に見えません。
そうでもないと思う。
聞き捨てならんな。そやきさん、今うちのことバカにしてた。言葉ちゃうからってわかんねえぞ。さすがですマスター。このお方は騎士団ギルドのギルドマスターパク・ジョンスさんや。
チャンスや。
初めて聞きますけど。
マスターは S 級やなくて A 級やから聞いたことないかもしれないけど、それともうちは国内の5大ギルドの一つや。今回のレイドでも守備
余計な波風は立てない方がいいですよ。
ちゃうちゃう、こいつらが俺らのことめっちゃ弱い言うてたんや。
ちょうどいい。せっかくなので親善試合をしましょう。S 級ハンターだけで。
俺は蚊帳の外なんかい。
詳細はそちらで決めていただいて結構です。
Yay!
ですが
To be able to fight one another.
非戦闘系は不参加が
構いません。
では参加するのは戦闘系のみ。手首をつかまれる、背中をタッチされる、または体を床につけられたら負け。そして試合形式は1対1ではなく一度に全員で勝負。現地ではほぼ確実に乱戦になることが予想されますから。
わかりました。そうしましょう。
こちら
Ooh,
から
a 4v4.
ジャ、リム、マン、ベクハンターの4人。
こちらは川田、熊本、星野、田中ハンターの4人です。
では親善試合を始めましょう。
Alright, I mean, wow, that episode was so touching, so like, oh, this, I literally like, teared up in that moment when Jinwoo and Gina just kind of have that like really heartwarming moment with their mom, and even like just knowing that she's finally, well and able to, walk and talk and everything after being bedridden for 4 years, and even like the doctors were shocked. And then now we got to see the Japanese S-rank hunters having a 4v4 combat with the South Korean hunters, and excited about that as well for the next episode. A little bit of touch base in that previous episode. We got to know about in the manhwa at least, Jinwoo's extractable and preserved shadow increasing, especially as his rank also increasing and advancing. And like there was a part where like he literally said like it has been 2 days that like they haven't received or gained the entry permit, so he knows that there's stronger demons out there as they level up or as they climb up. And like in the manhwa it's actually more funny too, because Jinwoo calls the Radiru plant radish rather than radisu, so it's kind of like a plant, a vegetable clan, which is really really funny. And then every time he's just keep on saying like radish, radisu, so just like and like the part where again Isol was glitching, and we know that the system is like forcefully terminating that conversation. And in the back of Jinwoo's head, or he's thinking that, oh, like, okay, maybe that conversation had a clue, that's why, because like whatever like Isol was able to say, it's more in that more detail compared to like the previous conversations he had with like Baruka and like the other demons as well. And like there's a part that was like skipped out, which is we know that Wang Dong-soo also actually called or wanted to participate in the Jeju Island raid, but it wasn't. And again, this part, or this might be a spoiler what I'm about to say, it didn't really touch base even in this episode about like that American hunter. They just said he's an S-rank hunter, whereas he's actually a national level hunter, and that was also introduced in like the previous episode, supposedly kind of an introduction where he flew in knowing that, you know, Hwang Dong-soo is coming, and he's kind of like looking out for him because they're in the same guild, or he's technically the boss of Hwang Dong-soo's guild. And the part where like Isel was like the reason why she's able to, you know, go with Jinwoo to the floors is because she's a party member, and other party members aren't, like, if you're not a party member then you're not allowed or you can't. But you know, we see like that dynamic between the two, and like just like the magnitude of like, I guess, their chemistry per se. And you know, even in this episode, National Hunters was stated, or like at least the American Hunter, it was stated that he, you know, can be toe to toe with a military, basically, to explain it better, a national level hunter is someone whose strength combines that of an army of, like, you know, a country's army, or like the forest and stuff like that. So you know that they're really strong, that they're technically more stronger than that of an S-rank hunter, or like they're what, like triple or 4SS or SSS plus, yeah, that. And yeah, so like in this episode, a bit of missing with just regards to the shadow, you know, again, like those cute minor details, like when they went into collect mode right away after, you know, defeating Maran, like just that, even that part with Iron bringing in Kaisel or Wyvern, and like he was literally like getting, you know, congratulatory or being celebrated by the other shadows, giving thumbs up, and he's also giving a thumbs up and like smiling really big. Like, yeah, again, those cute minor moments with like his shadows. And what else, like yeah, I mean, it was touch base about, you know, the rune stone, which is a shadow exchange. There's only 3-hour interval, like stuff like that. Like even that, when he switched, there's like a part in the manual, or like a panel, where the demon that was, or the shadow that was switched with Jinwoo was really confused and really like kind of like anxious and panicking, especially when facing Isel, and like that was really just again minor. And kind of more touch base about the ants, especially like knowing that, like, okay, you know, they only have a year of lifespan, and we know that they're like evolving and changing, so each lifespan their appearance changes. That means, yeah, they're, you know, becoming even more stronger, or their armor is becoming even more thick and strong and stuff like that. And like you know, the part where like when Jinwoo returned back, or heading towards his mom, like there was like a moment where Mr. Go felt that intense aura, and I don't remember seeing that in the anime, but that was stated, or that was shown in the manual. And more info about Min Byung-gu in the manual. Like, yeah, he is the S-rank healer, but he chose to retire, and like, you know, he just really wanted to live an ordinary life, and he actually wants to be a teacher, for, you know, a history teacher in that case. And he just really loves, you know, historical dramas, and just, yeah, it's just, those were like the ones that I noticed. And yeah, I'm really excited for the next episode, especially with that, you know, combat battle between them, and maybe we'll get to see Jinwoo's in action as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!